Good morning, and thank you for tuning into this activity. We're calling this the Military Family Insights Gathering Activity. My name is Robin Stewart, and I'm a management consultant. I'm a specialist in change management with Accenture's Health and Public Service practice. I have a background in international development and humanitarian sectors, and I've managed projects in 15 countries across Africa, Asia, the Caribbean, Latin America, and the Middle East. I have recent experience working with civil-military coordination through my experience as an emergency program coordinator in Afghanistan, Jordan, and Syria. And I'm an active volunteer with the Military Family Skills to Succeed program, which is a partnership between Accenture and MFRC NCR. Let me tell you a little bit about Accenture. Accenture is a leading global professional services company. We provide a broad range of services and solutions in strategy, consulting, digital, technology, and operations. Basically, we help organizations maximize their performance and achieve their vision. We try to enable our clients to become high-performance businesses and governments. One of the reasons I was attracted to working at Accenture was that since its inception, Accenture has been governed by its core values. They shape the culture and define the character of our company. And at the heart of our core values is corporate citizenship. The Military Family Skills to Succeed program, of which this is part, is a really important part of the way that Accenture participates in our community by serving military members, recruiting military members into our workforce, and supporting military families. So the Military Family Services Digital Strategy Project, of which this is part, is a pro bono project serving Military Family Services, or MFS, and the Military Family Services Program, MFSP, of which you'll hear me refer to both. Accenture is providing 14 weeks of consulting services to MFS at no cost to MFS. Those services are taking place currently, and they started from November 2015 and will go to March 2016. And the objective of this project is basically to answer the question, how can the MFSP be enhanced to better help military families? By reaching military families with information and services, by serving them better in a way that they want to be served. So what exactly is Accenture doing with MFS, you might be asking? Well, we're doing three things. The first is what we call a current state capability assessment of MFS. So we're looking at the organization and its governance of the MFSP, the Military Family Services Program. We're looking at structure and the delivery of the program and services for military families. And most of all, we're looking at the technology and digital approaches to service delivery. So we're looking at familyforce.ca, the Family Information Line, and the way MFS uses knowledge management and sharing internally. The second way we're supporting MFS is through gathering military family insights. So like in this activity, we're trying to understand the modern Canadian military family and the needs of the future military family. We're trying to look at current user experience, particularly for digital information and services. And we're trying to hear from military families and capture their input through exercises like this one. And thirdly, we're going to be providing recommendations to enhance military family services strategy for digital service delivery, which means we hope that in the future you'll be able to receive services online or that are digitally enabled, and to support military families beyond the brick and mortar resource centers. So how can you provide input? There are 3 ways that we're trying to encourage you to provide input. And the first is, at any time, you could provide input on My Voice, on the Facebook group, using the hashtag MFSDigital. So if you remember, or if you're familiar with the use of hashtags, this would be a great way to help make sure that we recognize that that your input is part of this activity. The second way is to join us online to ask questions and participate in an online discussion on My Voice on Monday, February 22nd, between 12 p.m. Eastern and 5 p.m. Eastern. And I'll be there available to answer any questions you might have about the Digital Strategy Project or Accenture's role with MFS, and to engage and facilitate an online discussion about enhancing the Military Family Services Program. And the third way is by completing one or all of the activity slides from this presentation and sending them in to My Voice. So we will upload pictures of the following 3 worksheets to My Voice. And what we suggest is that you either print them out, write on them, and upload a completed worksheet as a photo to Facebook on My Voice. Or you could post written responses on the wall of My Voice using, again, if you would remember, the hashtag MFSDigital. Or if you prefer, you can email me your responses to robin.stewart@accenture.com, and that email address will pop up at the end of this video. So the first activity is really about how does your family use the Military Family Services Program, or MFRC services. On the right, you'll see a pictogram of the general service area that Military Family Services Program is intended to provide. And at the left, you'll see some prompting questions. So the first question is whether your family is able to access the information and services that you expect to be able to access. And the second is about whether your family is using the services that MFSP provides online, over the phone, or through MFRCs. And the third question is, what would help your family use MFSP services? Perhaps you're not fully making use of those services for some reason, and we'd like to know about that. And fourthly, are the services that your family accesses useful? From a qualitative point of view, are they useful to you? Why or why not? The second activity we're calling Top Pain Points, and we're doing this by process or service. We're trying to understand better which of the services or processes that you may receive from MFS or the MFRCs directly that have been creating a bit of a pain point for you, that have not been as easy as you would hope they would be to access. Provide a brief description of those pain points so that we can understand the context, and provide a suggestion for improvement. You may partially fill in this form, you may complete this form, and you can feel free to complete multiple forms. And the third activity that we're referring to as Wouldn't It Be Great If? This is a brainstorming activity. We would love for you to ask yourself the question, wouldn't it be great if we could change something about the services through the MFSP? Or wouldn't it be great if we could use technology to do something that we currently do without technology? Or wouldn't it be great if we had access to something that we don't currently have access to? And wouldn't it be great if our services were made more like those offered by some other organization that you might have some familiarity or experience with. So for more information on this, you can please feel free to email me. My email address is here. And a reminder, we will upload pictures of those 3 worksheets to My Voice. And again, we encourage you to either print them out, write on them, and take a snapshot and upload them to Facebook, or post your written responses to the My Voice wall on Facebook using the hashtag MFSdigital, if you can remember that, or email me with your responses at robin.stewart@accenture.com. We look forward to hearing your input and to having an exciting discussion on February 22nd. I hope to see you there.